Good morning, and welcome to another edition of This Week in YouTube, the show that with 3% of precincts reporting in, is ready to call the race for Eugene v. Debs. I'm Lon Harris.
And I'm Leah D'Amelio. Our top story this week, America's 44th president will be Barack Hussein Obama.
Americans who sent a message to the world that we have never been just a collection of individuals or a collection of red states and blue states. We are and always will be the United States of America.
Obama's first challenge as president? Getting that Cheney smell out of all the White House towels.
Of course, the end of the McCain campaign means that we'll have to say goodbye to his running mate, Alaska Governor Sarah Palin. Here she is voting in her hometown of Wasilla.
I am also exercising my right to privacy, and I don't have to tell anybody who I vote for. Nobody does, and that's really cool about America also.
Palin called it the most exciting vote she's cast since she helped to choose the new flavor of Doritos.
Just a few days prior to the election, Palin had been the victim of a vicious prank call by a Canadian comedy duo.
I love the documentary they made on your life. You know, Hustler's nailing Palin?
Oh, good. Thank you. Yes.
After finding out the call was a joke, a confused Palin ordered the execution of the Jerky Boys.
McCain and Palin were not the only disappointed politicians in Washington this week. Comedian Ron White also sadly ended his presidential run.
You know, it's really not that I lost that bothers me. It's really by how much I lost that bothers me. No one ever has gotten one electoral college vote before, ever.
Though White was embraced by voters throughout the heartland, many expressed concern over his potential cabinet selections, including Larry the Cable Guy and Secretary of State.
Many credit Obama's win to the persuasive 30-minute infomercial he sponsored in the week before the national election.
As president, here's what I'll do. Cut taxes for every working family making less than $200,000 a year.
Obama's infomercial was probably so effective because it reminded Americans of the sure, steady leadership promised by Ross Perot.
A great young lady from Louisiana sent me this voodoo stick, and I will use it as my pointer tonight. And certainly it's appropriate because, as you and I know, we are in deep voodoo.
But the real biggest news on YouTube this week had nothing to do with politics. I don't remember what it was, though. Oh yeah, Philip DeFranco announced the end of his popular YouTube show in 1 year.
My Good Monday starts by talking about the future of the Philip DeFranco Show, which is the non-future of the Philip DeFranco Show.
For the entirety of this last year, DeFranco will produce a staggering 5 episodes of his show per week. But will he be able to match the consistency and freshness of other constant YouTube uploaders?
If I was you, I think I'll hold up a minute. I got some more shit to talk. Nobody does it better, motherfucker. Check this out. Diddy, motherfucker, I'm a bad boy billionaire. 100-carat pinky ring in the air. And that Bentley Benz a bimmer, I just shift a little gear. Top speed, top free, topless bitches everywhere.
Not likely.
And now, a sneak preview of next week's episode of Heroes.
But recently your ego is going through the roof. Maybe I need a wake-up call, 'cause you're too comfortable. You think because you beg me you don't have to work at all. It seems like I gotta do wrong to get your attention. But maybe when I call this man up, you finally start to wake up.
Wow, the critics were right. This show has gone way downhill.
Basketball star LeBron James offers romantic advice in the Nike-sponsored web series After Sex.
Work it, baby.
Feel good? Like that? Gotta have good traction.
Yeah.
A similar campaign from the Crocs company, featuring Gilbert Godfrey seducing ladies using their shoes, has been just as creepy but significantly less popular. Hey, why don't you try these new sandals? They would fit great on your feet and they won't even bother your corns.
And now an early peek at the new Tom Hanks thriller, Angels and Demons.
It's Illuminati.
Fortunately, production wrapped on this film in time for Tom Hanks to move on to his labor of love, a project he's been working on for the last 10 years.
Please don't cut my testicles. Please don't cut my testicles. Please don't cut my testicles. Don't cut my testicles. It's a nice day. Relax.
You can watch that clip and more on our new spin-off show, Last Week in Hulu.
We're now pleased to present our latest in-studio technology, which will allow me to report the next story via hologram from a different location.
Oh, Lon, I don't think we have the budget for a hologram.
Oh, really? Well, what if I took a pay cut?
You don't get paid for this.
Right. We could do it live via satellite.
No satellites.
I could report it over Twitter.
Aren't most of our viewers blocking you on Twitter by now?
Yeah, they are. Wait a minute, give me a second.
Lon, are you there?
Yes, it's working.
All right, we are now proud to present the first ever This Week in YouTube story reported exclusively via speakerphone.
CNN's election night coverage featured pundits appearing entirely via hologram.
There are 35 high-definition cameras ringing me, in a ring around me. I'm in the center, and they shoot my body at different angles, and I'm told that transmits what looks like an entire body image back there to New York.
The technology miraculously allowed pundits spread out all over the country to mislead viewers as if they were in the very same room. Hey, it worked! This is great! I'm going to start doing all of my jokes this week.
Well, that does it for This Week in YouTube. If you like what you saw, be sure to rate and subscribe to our videos. For Lon Harris, I'm Leah D'Amelio. Remember, we're watching YouTube, so you don't have to. We'll see you next time.